Okay, so the recording has started now. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure that I introduce you all to Garv Dabas. Garv Dabas is a prominent public speaker, influencer, and entrepreneur. He's the founder and CEO of Blueberry Ultra, a leading brand manufacturer in India. Dabas is also known for his achievements as a national gold rank holder, speaker, and debater awarded by the Chief Justice of India. Additionally, he's a professional author of philosophy, a youth counselor, and a coder in Python. His company, Blueberry Ultra, focuses on brand manufacturing and promotion, helping new brands gain visibility and success. Dabas is also recognized for his contributions to social media marketing and his efforts to create employment opportunities through initiative ideas. So, hello, Garv Dabas. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you? Everything fine over there?
Hmm?
Everything fine over there?
Yes, everything is fine.
Yeah,
So, I'll
so
start with the first question.
of course.
Sorry?
Am I audible to you?
Yes, you're perfectly audible.
All right. So yeah, you can ask me the questions now.
Yes. So, I'll ask the first question. Can you tell us about your journey as an entrepreneur and what inspired you to start Blueberry Ultra?
Okay, it began in 2019. When I was in class 10, around that I thought of doing something which is innovative, which is something unique, something which could change the entire thinking of digital marketing. So from there onwards, I was having a lot of ideas, but I wasn't able to take it into action. Sooner or later, but I took it into action during COVID because the financial crisis strike everywhere over that time. At that point of time, I was in a link of connecting myself to the world through Instagram, through social media, basically. So from there onwards, I got an idea of creating my website, and from there, it all begins from like one thinking that I wrote a book. It's Queenliness, Hypnotizer of Infinity. After writing that book, I got an idea like how can I promote it? I was facing a big issue in promoting it. I was facing a big issue in building it a brand. Actually, what happens over here is that we aren't able to create something that we had made into a brand.
Interesting.
Creation is creativity, but making a creativity idea to begin with Blueberry Ultra, which is now India's #1 leading brand manufacturer, which works underground. It doesn't make like we had done this, we had done that, or this or that. But yeah, we do promote underground big uh brands over there, like in their helping the reach, Google Analytics, Google Ads, and everything over there. That's online, yeah. So from there onwards, when I started promoting my book, I got an idea of making other brands, making their capability, making their online presence strong. And I thought of making new coming brands who are early bird into this digital marketing, digital digital realm. So over that time, I thought of making it into a concept, a business model. And that's how the birth of Blueberry Ultra happened in 2020 in COVID.
Very interesting and inspiring.
Yeah.
Speaking of your book, what inspired you to write Queenliness, Hypnotizer of Infinity, and what message do you hope readers take away from the book?
All right. The idea I got, it was still again in COVID only. I got an idea after reading 2 to 3 books. The first one was Bhagavad Gita. The second one was The Power of Now. And basically, these 2 books are based on philosophy, a complete philosophy of life. So I thought everyone is writing something that is very genuine everywhere, like novel, a concept story, poetry, poems, and such sort of things are everywhere available on the web. You go on Amazon, you go on Kindle, you go on Google, you find all such things very normal. But something that the public need is about philosophy. The generation, the Gen Z generation right now is making themselves go into a darker self, right? They are trying to develop their thinking. They're trying to develop their consciousness, but they're degrading it. They're going into a loop of never being able to come out of it. That's the dark web over there, we call it basically, right? A dark web of everything that is going on. So I want them to make them like people understand, they develop their consciousness, they develop their thinking through philosophy, they try to understand universe, they try to understand science, they try to understand each and every aspect of life. But something shortfalls is the generation still want to go for movies, still want to go for books that are captivated with only storylines which are not as important as
Philosophy.
life is. You're living a storyline. Why not to improve your storyline? Why not ways of getting something new that consume their mind like Netflix? Why not reading a book that can change their life forever? These are the few things that I find like people should take into consideration and make sure that these things, these factors should be assimilated. And so with that, I made it into reference of creating a book, drafting a book, which consists of philosophy, which consists of data modulation of science, quantum physics, like understanding the universe, understanding the depth of everything that is there, we are having right now in existence. Yeah.
Speaking of your book, can you describe the central theme surrounding your book and how do they relate to your personal philosophy?
Okay, so central theme is just like a washing machine. Okay, what do washing machine do? It makes your clothes clean, right? It cleans your clothes. But it cleans you. This book, the book of philosophy, cleans your mind. It develops a higher consciousness. It helps you link your consciousness with a higher consciousness. So yeah, you can succeed in your life. You can develop a thinking. You can develop thinking how you need to talk to other people, how you need to influence other people, how you need to go into digital marketing as well. It talks about influencing, it talks about life philosophy, it talks about how to get out of depression, anxiety, mental pressure, stress that everyone is having right now. Yeah.
Very interesting. What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs who are just starting out, just like you did?
Okay, my advice for the new entrepreneur is would be like they first need to develop question mark that what we need to give a change in this. For example, if you are taking a problem out of a cause, then you are able to create a startup at any cost, right? Either it could be up to, it could go from like 0 to 1 lakh, not more than that. Take investment from 0 to 1 lakh. And if you can multiply 10 times within 10 years as well, it is a business. It's not like you can go on the seventh sky in just 1 or 2 weeks. It's not like that. That we call as trading, which I never recommend. Right. For a business, what is most important is building a stability, building a connectivity with your clients, building a sense of agreementation that, yeah, the brand value is increasing day by day. This is what which is most important. Agarwal doesn't become such a big brand on its own. It took a lot of time. Domino's doesn't had its brand value. Like everyone is ordering from home on the day itself right now. It's like it took them years to get that success. So yeah, brand maintaining a brand value is most important than earning revenue. Not focusing on revenue at first pass, but focusing on building brand value, building good connection, connectivity with your clients, maintaining a stable connection with the employees at your company as well. These things are most important because if the employees are working as like a business guys whose tires are the employees, if they aren't working, if they aren't supporting the entire car, obviously because the entire business model is going to face an accident over there, right? So always maintain these things in your as a mood point for start being an entrepreneur, for starting it out, right?
Yes. And speaking of your brand, networking
Yeah.
is one of the biggest reason behind your success. So can you further emphasize on the importance of networking in our world today?
Okay, so see, networking is like building connection. If you aren't able to build connections, you aren't able to make a business stand on its leg. It's still crawling, right? If you want a business to stand on its own, you need to build networks, you need to build connections. I feel there would be some connections who are like not of the need right now, at the present, but in future they will gonna support you. That is my personal experience. I'd seen that few connections that I made wasn't that were supported to me at that moment, but now they are generating me a huge amount of profit. So yeah, these are the few factors we need to make into reference that while networking, the connections we need to make them store at a place. It's not like let them go, take it into an ease that is so okay, we are having a connection, that's fine. We need to take it into storage at our subconscious mind that these few contacts would be helpful in the future for us as well, not letting them go as it is. And make sure that while networking, people ask for contact. Never share those contacts with anyone, because these contacts hold much stronger value than the money, because these contacts will only going to generate money. These are the source of money. Is not like you can sell your contacts for money. It's like these are the sources who can generate money for you. So yeah, that's why networking is much important.
Yes. Can you share some insights into your approach to social media marketing and its impact on brand visibility?
Pardon me, you weren't audible. Network issue, might.
Yes.
Please, can you go?
Yes. Can you share some insights into your approach to social media marketing and how does it impacts on brand visibility?
Okay, social media marketing and brand visibility. These two stems are interlinked. These are interdependent on each other. A social media account won't gonna succeed in its maintaining that what you are delivering to the clients, what you are delivering to the viewers, to the audience, right? And while marketing, you need to make sure that while you're marketing anything, these two factors are very important. The first factor in marketing is that what you're showing to the client should be understood within a blink of an eye. If you're able to make your ad that much strong that it is able that the viewers are able to capture it in the blink of an eye, right? They can understand what's there in the ad. That's the that's the best medium, because obviously there's a high rate of backgoing while we log into any website, right? Like either it's Blueberry Ultra. If it's taking a longer time to load, people are going to back off, right? Obviously, that's a huge down rate over there we had seen. So the rate of interest, like how much people are getting interested, will depend on just one blink of an eye. And the second factor comes over here is like your ad should be influencing. If it isn't influencing, if it is having good contrasted colors, your marketing is just flop. You should add your contact link over there. You should have your greeting link over there. These are few basic steps that everyone knows which should be followed up. Right. Yeah.
Right.
And for brand visibility, these are two factors are very important.
We are approaching the end of our interview. What future projects or goals do you have for your brand, Blueberry Ultra?
Okay, so future projects would be SRSD, Street Reaction Showdown. What it is like, we are trying, like it's in the portrait mode right now. It's a sort of portrait prototype. We haven't made it into a landscape visualization of reality, but soon it will be. All right. What it is, Street Reaction Showdown. For example, there's a product of an author who wrote a book, right? And that book need to be promoted through a traditional method and a digital method as well. While we'll be creating, merging both of them together. How? The brand visibility of a product. It could be a book, it could be a social product, it could be even an online product as well. Anything out of it, we can promote it through a media influence. What is the media influence over here is like we will show digital presence of a brand on the real street through a traditional method of marketing on the ground. That's a different approach. That's a new project we are thinking of launching very soon. Other than that, there are a lot of online services we provide, like Google Knowledge Panel of branding of a brands to be developed over of building a Google presence basically through various articles, PR, and all sort of stuff. We do that thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And what message would you like to give to our audience?
Okay. Regarding what?
Yes. Anything you would like to say to end this interview?
Okay. Being an entrepreneur, being an author, being a observer of the life, I would like to give only one big thing to be taken into reference from my life is that I had faced a lot of up and down. Right? People going down in the beginning, they fed up of it and they leave it. They try to stop everything. They try to even destroy their life, and which is a sort of that hurts me, because people who are trying to be successful in their life, who are trying to achieve something which is very big, they dream very big, but that don't get followed up to reality. Celebrities, big profiles, and normal viewers and normal kids of 13 to 14, these teenagers are thinking of developing, being like that, being like them, evolving like them, being in the future like them. That's good. That approach is good. That you should be that big or even more than that. That should be a focus. But make sure that everyone can't be like that. Everyone can't be the same. Failures would be faced by everyone. That doesn't mean you stop, you fed up with your life, you just destroy your life. These things shouldn't be taken into existence, because this is the cause of depression. Higher expectations always lead to disappointments. So make sure that while being taking expectations higher, you should be aware of the loss factor as well. If you are investing $100 in any field, you should be in capable of making sure in your mind that while you are investing, it could be doubled and it could be zero as it could go to a neutralization too, right? So all the three factors should be considered at the same time, making your brain strongly prepared for every act we are going in our life right now. Like if a failure, then it will be a success. If it's day, then there will be night, and if it's night, then successful. And if you are succeeding right
Yes.
now, make sure the failure is probably gonna come in your life, not to make you fall down, but to go higher. Even it works as a spring, not
Yes.
as just going downfall, going down and down and down. If you are still going down, then make sure you are doing something wrong. Change your path, change your move, change your step, and show to the world that what you can do, even after being paid 10 or 100 times. Yeah.
Yes. Well, that was the end of it. Thank you very much, Garv Dabas, for this exclusive interview.
Yeah.
I wish you
It
good
was
luck for your
nice.
future interviews.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night.
Yes. And have a good night. Thank you very much, Garv. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you